Thanks for joining us for the news at 5:30. I'm Nicole Griffin. Since Sunday, 5 people have died in motorcycle crashes across central Indiana. Different circumstances led to those crashes, and now we're taking a closer look at the safest ways for bikers and drivers to share the road. WRTV's Amber Grigley met with a motorcycle driving instructor to learn more. Riders First Motorcycle Training has 10 locations across central Indiana. Daniel encourages all riders to keep focusing on improving their skills. The state has proposed changing the requirements to earn a high school diploma, but Purdue's president is now saying a diploma under those changes would prevent a local student from getting into the school. WRTV's Meredith Hackler spoke to parents and found out what other universities think about Indiana's plan. Right now, the Department of Education is working on creating seals that will be added to the diplomas. One of them will be the Enrollment Ready seal, which the department says will give kids the tools they need to get into college. The State Board of Education has until the end of the year to make changes to high school diplomas. Murders of Abby Williams and Libby German, both found dead in 2017 near the Monon High Bridge in Delphi. WRTV's Caitlin Kendall spent the day in the Carroll County courtroom. She's live tonight with some of these developments. Caitlin. New tonight, most of us in this state take high-speed internet service for granted. It's easy to log on, do some work, or watch our favorite streaming shows. But there are hundreds of thousands of Hoosiers who are frustrated by the struggle to even access the internet. As WRTV's Mark Mullins shows you, Indiana is getting roughly $1 billion to close that technology gap. Companies that win the bids have up to 4 years to finish their projects. However, since the BEAD program is spread across all 50 states, a lack of manpower and supply chain issues could cause delays. To see if your address is eligible for this funding, click on the link in this story on our website, WRTV.com. One of Indy's most popular conventions starts tomorrow, and badges are sold out. Irvington Preparatory Academy unveiled a new weight room today. WRTV's Jessica Grunling shows us the goal of the new space and how the students reacted.
From Indy's streaming news leader, this is WRTV News at 11, streaming now.
Every year is a new start, and that's kind of fun.
More Hoosier students head back to class first thing tomorrow. We're hearing from a veteran teacher about the feelings that come with a new year and new challenges. And looking ahead to graduation, the president of Purdue has a warning about the first draft of changes to Indiana's high school diploma requirements. Many of Marion County's classrooms, it's an adjustment for students and teachers. WRTV's Griffin Gonzalez sat down with one North Central teacher to hear how he and his colleagues are preparing for another school year. The president of Purdue says Hoosier students could have a hard time getting into the university if proposed changes to high school diploma requirements are approved. A public comment period on a draft of the plan just ended yesterday. It would create 2 diploma options instead of the 3 currently available, including the academic honors diploma. In a letter to the Department of Education, the president of Purdue says that diploma sets up students for success in higher education. He's concerned that neither of the proposed new diplomas would meet Purdue's requirements for math, lab sciences, social studies, or world language. So are parents.
If you can't get into, Purdue, IU, Notre Dame, and schools like that, then the competitive, Ivy League, Harvard, Princeton, you're definitely out. And you know what? That's going to affect our economy and the people who are coming into our state.
Neither of the proposed new diplomas require that students take the SAT or ACT to graduate. The Department of Education says it will revise its diploma proposal after they get feedback from schools and universities across the state. The new requirements need to be finalized by the end of the year, and those changes would go into effect July 1st, 2025. Tonight, we visited an apartment complex on the east side of Indianapolis to show some of the positives families are experiencing as kids head back to school. Getting what led to the shooting death of a 16-year-old on the northwest side of Indianapolis Tuesday afternoon. After a long day in court, hearings will continue tomorrow in the Delphi double murders case. Richard Allen is accused of killing Abby Williams and Libby German in Delphi back in February of 2017. Their families are still waiting for justice. Today's hearing was all about suppressing evidence. WRTV's Caitlin Kendall explains.
From Indy's streaming news leader, this is WRTV News at 11, streaming now.
Tense moments in Chicago for Donald Trump, and now Vice President Kamala Harris is responding to his false claims about her race. ABC's Perry Russum has the latest. New at 11, Indianapolis agencies and local party promoters are looking for ways to keep parties and big gatherings safe. A stolen guitar belonging to a well-known musician has been found. The Federal Reserve is once again holding interest rates at a 23-year high, but there are strong signs a cut is on the way.